Hi everyone, I'm Vixie Lemma and you're tuned in to Rappler. Today we're here at the Liwanag House. And of course, when we mention Liwanag, we talk about none other than the sensational 9-piece collective who's actually coming up with a new release. With hit tracks like Leaves, Ride Home, Katang Isip, and Araw Araw, one of the most loved OPM bands, Ben&Ben. Hello, Ben&Ben! Kamusta kayo?
Hello!
Since your last Rappler live jam, kamusta naman ang buhay?
Woo! Ang daming
Ooh.
nangyari pagkatapos ng live jam na yun.
Crazy 2023.
Yes, we did a lot of projects. We've had a lot of memorable moments too. Dami. Siguro if we evaluate, if we recall some, um, evaluate, yung mga releases namin last year, very, very happy with the music that we put out. Yung nangyari yung Rewind. We were able to do front act for Ed Sheeran. And now we're working on a lot of new music right now. In this very room, actually. Dito namin tinatrabaho. And the newest of yung mga releases na yun ay ilalabas na namin a few days from now. That song is called Comets.
Yeah, and you mentioned, no, today nga we're here at the Liwanag House. Can you guys share more about it? Like, how did it come about? What's your vision for this place, for this space of yours, aside from just the merch or just holding the studio here?
Actually, hindi namin actually planadong maging studio namin siya. Nagkataon lang, uy, pwede ah. Kasi yung original vision namin, and we're very excited for that to come to life, is, it's a space kung saan pwede mag-hangout yung mga liwanag. Kapag galing sila school, sa work, pwede silang tumambay dito, pumasok lang. Pwede silang bumili ng merch. May merch area din siya. But I think most importantly, it's a space wherein, so the band has a non-profit called Puhon, non-profit. And marami kaming mga projects na gustong gawin related doon sa non-profit and sa mga advocacies namin. So, gusto naming makapag-stage dito ng mga workshops. Yung iba sa music, yung iba hindi lang sa music. Kasi feeling namin through these kinds of activities, makakapag ano talaga kami, makakapag gawa ng mga concrete steps towards the advocacies that we support and that we believe in dito sa space na to. So, madami. At saka syempre, masaya din dito mag-intimate show, kasya dito 200 people. Hindi, joke lang. Mga 20 lang. Siksikan. Di pala, joke lang yan. Yan. Basta siya, it's a space for our community. We envision this to be a space for our community.
Yeah, wow. And of course, na-mention mo nga rin kanina, di ba? We're all doing this because you have a new song, di ba, that's
Yeah.
about to release, yeah, which is Comets. How has the preparations, the plans, how are you guys doing with it, ganyan?
Yung Comets, actually, nasabi ko kanina newest song, pero actually, sa lahat ng mga ginagawa namin, ito pala yung oldest song. Kasi 4 years in the making
Oldest
na
new
siya.
song.
Oldest
Yeah.
new song. It's 4 years in the making. The first time na preview namin siya was in 2020 nung nasa Zoom pa lang tayong lahat nag-uusap-usap. Ni-live siya ni Paolo sa isang Facebook live during that time. Plinay niya yung acoustic version. And then, nagtaka yung mga tao, ano yung song na yan? Ganyan. And then, the next time na tinugtog namin siya, 2 years later, no 2022, the first of which nung year na yun sa Dubai, nung tumugtog kami sa mga kababayan natin doon sa Dubai, sa World Expo. The next one was in Homecoming, nung tumugtog kami sa Homecoming concert dito sa Manila. And then after nun, never na namin siya tinugtog ulit. Tapos naisip namin, bakit di pa namin siya nilalabas? Feeling kasi namin, hindi pa siya tapos. Yun yung thing. 90% pa lang siya. So, 10%.
And yung 10% ay dumating when we collaborated with this Indonesian music producer named Petra Sing. sobrang serendipitous actually on how we got to meet him. But the magic happened actually right here in the studio, in this Liwanag House na place. Kasi uh, na-complete yung picture of the song in terms of structure, sounds, story, post-production, and now it's about to come out in 2 days.
Yeah. Oo
Finally.
nga, naka-work nyo nga siya, di ba? It's an acclaimed Indonesian music artist and writer, ganyan. Coming from that, were there notable like changes in your song process or usual writing process of your song? How did your collaboration with Petra influence yung naging vision and direction of this new song?
So yung song, since mga 4 years old na nga siya, ang dami na niyang napagdaan ng changes and revisions. Parang kami. Parang kami as people. Pero yung ginawa ni Petra ay para siyang yung prof mo sa school na pag nasulat mo na yung buong paper mo, papacheck mo sa kanya. Tapos may mga bagay pala siya na nakikita sa paper mo na di mo ever naisip. And he'd like help you to just tweak some things. So may mga onting-onting mga nuggets of wisdom lang siyang pinakain sa amin na uh, that eventually led to the song feeling a bit more uh, streamlined. Di naman streamlined, pero a bit more, mas may sense yung kwento ng story. Mas direct na siya. Mas may path na siya pa Comet. So, yun yung ginawa ni Petra. He helped us here. So, nag-workshop kami dito. We tried out different things. May mga parts na may mga instruments din na may mga ibang na umano. So, kahit sa recording process, ang dami niyang inanong parts.
Kaya ngayon, ano siya eh.
Ano na siya?
Hindi, it was a fun experience for us kasi parang natutunan namin na there's so much that could happen to a song if we get an outside perspective working on the song with us. And the song has been with us nga for 4 years. We tried to work on it nga, yun nga, may ilang versions na. Pero grabe yung pag-up ng package niya. Na-fill yung 10% pa na yan with Petra's help. And it's something na we enjoyed, something na we're also looking forward to do sa future. Getting perspective like that and help like that then.
Yeah. And parang, kasi di ba parang Petra in your songs, you guys parang share similarities in like themes and like yung style, ganyan. Do you think that helped in the collaboration with the vision of the song?
Yes. Kasi yung music ni Petra and siya rin as a person, nung na-meet namin siya, like if you put him here in this room right now, para lang siyang tropa namin. So we got along really well. And even yung si Petra as an artist, very introspective din siya, very keen on songwriting. And also, like, kung gaano kagaling yung songwriting niya, ganun din yung care that he puts into his arrangement, his production. So, para lang siyang tropa namin from a totally different context and totally different country. So, nung pinagsama kaming dalawa, well, 10. Boogs.
Pero Steve, kasi makikita mo yung how music is really a universal language.
Oo nga.
Na kahit na we live in such different places, iba rin yung other influences namin. What we do in life is a little different din. Yung mga insights niya about music, super gets namin. Tsaka yung mga insights namin about music and songs, and particularly this song, gets din niya. So, parang may nabibridge yung gap na yan because of music being a universal language nga. Astig siya.
Galing. Astig.
Yeah. So let's talk about Comets. You said that this song explores like the nature of love lost. Can you walk us through bakit ganun yung naging theme? Where did you draw inspiration from?
Ano siya eh. Comets is, I think it's one of our more mature na themed na songs kasi it's a song about, well, in general, it's a song about memories, but it's, to be more specific, it's a song about the people who come in our lives pero hindi sila meant to stay. Kumbaga, just like comets na they're beautiful, but at the end of the day, they just pass by. So parang using that metaphor to describe relationships, loved ones, friends na friend mo dati, ngayon di mo na friend, ex mo, or like someone really close to you passes away. Um, Kumbaga, dealing with that process of accepting that it's the nature of life to have a lot of that. Much as there are people who are meant to stay, there are also people who are just meant to pass by. Yan.
Ang sakit naman nun. Pero that's the thing with Ben and Ben, ano? When you say Ben and Ben, you don't just talk about OPM band or music. You kind of think of, parang it's more of deeper than the typical hugot sentiments or like the themes. So, how do you guys do it? Na parang you constantly get to translate this message of hope, pero may love, of grief, pero, alam niyo yun, there's always something to look forward to after everything.
I think ano eh,
It's how we live life. Din,
yes,
actually.
yes.
Parang to make sense of the world around us and to keep living, we have to process life this way as us. Like, I think that's one of the common things with us sa band. Na parang, we always look at the hope even after the painful experiences. Because it's a way for us to try and be good people pa rin kahit na masakit yung mga experiences natin sa buhay. And siguro that process in itself is something that we wanna share to others through the songs, so that we try and make people a little less cynical about the realities of life through the music that we put out.
In an earlier interview with When in Manila, you said 2024 is a year when Ben and Ben will continue telling new stories entwined with new sounds and experiences. Does your new single Comets encapsulate that?
Yes. Part of the 10% na sinasabi namin kanina ay pag-explore ng mga panibagong tunog. For this particular song, may maririnig kang familiar, pero may part na medyo maninibago. Probably, yung nakikinig. In a good way. Kasi may mga dinagdag kaming elements.
Parang outer spacey.
Na naaayon nun siya sa tema ng song. Pero, out of our comfort zone nung una. Like, si Pat, ang dami niyang in-explore na iba-ibang sounds sa synth. Ako, first time ko mag-electric guitar dito sa song na to. So, nakakakaba siya, kasi first time talaga lahat. Pero, yun nga, this year is really a year of exploration and experimentation for us. Actually, it started last year pa lang sa single namin na Could Be Something. And we're excited where it takes us as we make these songs that will eventually lead up to our next album.
Yeah. You have set your the emotions of your music through your music videos. Diba? Yung mga nag-hit like si Catherine and Danielle, Khalil and Gabby. What can the Liwanag expect for the music video of Comets?
We don't know because we didn't plan it yet. Kasi right now we're really just focused on bringing the song out and the lyrics out. So we prepared a very simple but poignant lyric video that comes out with the song. And actually, there's something close to us in that video kasi a lot of the pictures, or most, if not all, yung mga pictures na nandun, galing din sa photography ng band members themselves. And it's basically memories. So, since it's with the theme of the song. Pero, yan, focus sa lyrics talaga.
Yung thing din sa song na to, parang to an extent we feel like maybe di niya kailangan ng music video kasi napaka-vivid na ng story ng song that for sure you can relate it to some part of your life. And ayaw naming masyadong i-dictate kung paano yung song na to mag-reflect sa buhay ng listener. Yun.
When the right time and right alignment comes though, if it comes at all, then I think that's when we'll know when it needs a music video. Like, sa susunod na habang buhay, nung nilabas namin yun, walang MV yun eh. Pero yung music video nun came after, a year after we released the song. So let's see. Let's see where it takes us.
Okay. In 2023, you did this hashtag Ben&Ben sa tapat, where you guys sang, serenaded your fans, diba, in front of their houses. And this came from what has been a viral comment na parang concert sa bahay or school, concert sa tapat ng school or bahay namin when. What motivated you guys to do this gesture?
I think we've always been like that ever since. Parang we're part of our DNA is we're very spontaneous and we're very connected to our listeners. Noon pa lang, no 2018, yung tumugtog kami sa labas ng van kasi hindi na kami umabot sa curfew nung school na tinugtogan namin. And that 2023 one, ano siya, it's just the latest in like the things that we do when we really want to connect with our listeners. Matagal na namin actually siyang gustong gawin eh. Kasi matagal na namin nababasa yung comments na yun. It's just that we never had the opportunity to do it. Pero finally last year, nagkataon. Hindi rin siya yung matagal na pinagplanuhan. As in, siya, very spontaneous. Na parang, guys, ito na. Ito na yung time, ganyan. So, tumugtog kami. Tapos, ginawa namin siya a couple of times. Kaya, gusto ko namin siya gawin ulit eh. Pero hindi na yun surprise. Kasi, sinabi ko na eh. So, abangan nyo na lang. Magugulat na lang kayo. Nasa tapat na kami ng...
Ayan. So, ngayon, no, ang dami nangyayari sa mundo in general. It's really a high time of tension. You think, ano yung role ngayon ng music? Like, we have politics, we have climate change, even the midterm elections in the Philippines is coming. Ano yung pwedeng role ng music for the current landscape of things right now?
I think that, of course, like what would intuitively come out is that music can be used as a voice for social change amidst everything that's happening. But I think over the time that we also have been very active in music used for social change, especially the past 2 years, what we realized na equally din the function of music, especially in times like these, might also be to heal that tension somehow. Kasi parang internally din as a band, we have experienced time and again that one of the ways to approach times of tension is by trying to be level-headed and parang more at peace inside or calm before objectively resolving the things that need to be resolved. And maybe music would have that other role as well, especially in these turbulent times. Parang ganun.
Yeah. You guys have achieved a lot na, diba? In terms of awards, ganyan, recognition, and even yung sa community nyo, sa Liwanag. But ano pa yung mga plans nyo? Ano pa yung mga long-term goals nyo that you guys want to achieve in the next coming years for the rest of the band?
This is the year that we, actually starting last year, but especially this year, we really want to try and bring our whole community with us as we play and perform to places outside of the Philippines. Pero yung gusto namin gawin ay lahat ng mga nakikinig sa amin since day one, gusto namin kasama sila. Kung syempre hindi naman pwede yan na lahat tayo lilipad, no? Pero kasi we had a very powerful experience recently playing a show in Malaysia. So we did a show in Malaysia last week, 4 days ago. Few days ago. And siya parang, alam mo yung, that's also probably the answer, one of the answers to your question earlier, na here's a group of people that we've never met. They're totally different from where we come from. We have no common, well, aside from English, parang we speak different languages. But when the music starts playing, um, you can feel that you're connected to them. How that happens, I don't think any of us will ever be able to fully explain. But the experience that we've done there, or we've experienced during that time, is something that we want to keep doing, because we feel that with the messages of our songs and the performances that we work so hard um, on, we want to share that to people, and it's our own way of being able to, as cliche as it sounds, make the world a better place. Because that's not cliche anymore, actually, in these times. So, yun, yung Malaysia talaga sobrang eye-opening siya for us. And we want to do more of that this year onwards.
Okay. Okay, for everyone, no, kahit pass the mic na lang. What's one thought, emotion, message that you want to impart to your fans, to Liwanag, through this song?
Sorry, kasi di pa kasi tapos yung question kanina. Pinibigay nyo na agad sa akin. Ayan. Siguro yung pinaka-message sa akin ng song that I want to share with others is, guys, time is fleeting. We are all mortals. We can go anytime. And the people we meet can also go anytime. So don't forget to stay grounded in the present moment and appreciate the people you meet. Appreciate the experiences you experience. Appreciate everything that comes your way kasi hindi mo alam kung kailan ka kukunin ni Lord. I mean, kung kailan...
True.
Hindi mo alam kung
Facts.
kailan mawawala, di ba? Or kung magsistay man or mawawala, at least ang maaalala mo, nandun ka. Nandun ka, present ka, fully na-experience mo yun.
Nice.
Parang
Ah,
itong
ayun.
notification sa Netflix ko, sabi, find out what titles are leaving and watch them before they're gone.
Oh. Oo nga.
Ako, pwede ako next. Siguro ako, pasasalamat. Kahit sa mga painful na pangyayari sa buhay mo at sa mga taong at some point nakasakit sa'yo kasi kasala yon lahat sa kung sino ka at kung anong klaseng magiging tao ka in the future. So, yan.
Others, may gusto pa bang?
Turning the song around, pwede mo rin isipin yung mga pagkakataon na ikaw yung comet sa buhay ng ibang tao. And if there were ever times na you probably felt like, hala, ba't di na kami friends nun? I think there's a positive feeling in at least hoping that you were a light to that person even for just a short while, even if di na kayo nag-uusap ngayon. So, dami nating old friends na like, ay, oo nga, no, never ko na siya nakausap. But like, yeah, dami nun. Comets.
Pasahan talaga, everyone. Nobody is entitled to the future. The only thing na we are entitled to is the now and the present. And everyone is responsible for choosing how to act and how to think and how to feel. And we all should learn how to be accountable for ourselves. Kasi hindi natin alam kung anong magiging effect nun sa mga taong dumadaan sa buhay natin. At tayo din, dadaan sa buhay ng ibang tao. Yun.
Ako, dun sa mga listeners na present pa siguro yung like the pain nung comet. I think yun nga yung hope na parang with the line na it's meant to pass. So parang meant to be na ma-feel mo yung ano na yun, yung feeling na yun. And parang sa comet nga na parang yung sasabi nilang lahat na there's light after nun. So there's hope na even if you're feeling it, kung, especially nga dun sa mga nakikinig ngayon, na kaya nasa heartbreak man sila or they're feeling something bad na nawala yung taong to or kung sila nga man yung Comet. It's they're feeling it for a reason and there's hope na that's gonna make them something brighter in the future.
Not Pat talaga. Um, I like what Pat said. I mean, like, I really heavily resonate to that because I always think that way, thinking as if today could be your last. So, like with all the comments or like I mean, it's not the end of the world as long as you're still alive now. It's not the end of the world yet, but um, for me, I think medyo mas malayo siya, pero I think you'll find it. I believe in sovereignty. I believe the sovereignty of a narrative. I believe in a perfect design. The fact that real celestial objects pass our way for us to appreciate and see is the same way that God allows people in our lives to sometimes come and go. And sometimes you end up being that person to someone's life, like what Andrew said. And the best thing that we can do talaga is love. I mean, at the end of the day, the only currency that will be remembered is have you really touched someone's life by being true and loving. So, yun lang. I think these are big lessons that us humans continually learn. And hope is coming.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you, as always.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. For more news and updates about all things entertainment, join the pop culture chat room of the Rappler Communities app. You can download the Rappler Communities app on your mobile. It is available on iOS and Android. You can also access it via desktop at communities.rappler.com.